Hello everyone, Matt Watson here. Today, we're diving into one of the most hotly debated topics in the automotive world, petrol versus diesel. Whether you're a seasoned car enthusiast or just starting your car buying journey, this is a decision that can have a big impact on your wallet, your driving experience, and even the environment. The petrol versus diesel debate has shaped car buying for decades, influencing everything from family hatchbacks to luxury SUVs. Each fuel type has its loyal fans and its fair share of myths and misconceptions. On one side, petrol engines are known for their smooth, quiet, and responsive drive. They're often preferred by those who spend most of their time in the city, thanks to their refined performance and lower noise levels. Petrol cars also tend to be lighter, which can make them feel a bit more agile and fun to drive, especially on winding roads. Diesel engines, meanwhile, deliver strong torque and impressive fuel economy, ideal for long-distance drivers or anyone who regularly hauls heavy loads. Modern diesels have come a long way, offering better refinement and lower emissions than ever before. If you're clocking up lots of motorway miles, a diesel might just save you a small fortune at the pump. But with new technology like hybrids and electrics entering the scene, and with governments tightening emissions regulations, the choice between petrol and diesel is more complex than ever. It's not just about fuel economy or performance anymore. Environmental impact and future resale value are now big factors to consider. In the UK, clean air zones are making it more expensive to drive older diesels in city centres, pushing many buyers toward cleaner alternatives. Meanwhile, in India, diesel remains the go-to for big SUVs and people who need rugged, long-distance capability. Local policies and fuel prices can really tip the scales, depending on where you live. So, what's right for you depends on where and how you drive. Are you mostly in stop-start city traffic, or do you spend hours cruising on the open road? Do you need a car for family trips, or is it just for your daily commute? Your driving habits and needs are key to making the right choice. In this video, we'll compare petrol and diesel cars in real-world scenarios, city traffic jams, motorway journeys, and everything in between. We'll break down the costs of ownership, look at performance differences, and examine the environmental impact of each option so you can make an informed decision. By the end, you'll have a clear idea of which fuel type fits your lifestyle, your budget, and your values best. No more confusion, just the facts you need to choose with confidence. So, let's get started and see which comes out on top in the ultimate fuel showdown, petrol or diesel. The answer might just surprise you. Buckle up, your next car decision starts now. Scene transition. Navigating the city is a daily challenge for millions. Urban driving means dealing with endless stop-start traffic, short trips that barely let your engine warm up, and the constant stress of congestion. Whether you're inching forward at a red light or weaving through narrow lanes, city life puts unique demands on your car's engine. The question is, which engine type truly rules the urban jungle? Petrol cars, like the Maruti Suzuki Swift or Ford Fiesta, are designed for these conditions. They're smoother and quieter at low speeds, making them perfect for the stop-and-go rhythm of city life. Their engines warm up quickly, so you don't have to worry about short trips causing long-term damage. Plus, petrol engines are generally more responsive, giving you that quick burst of acceleration when you need to merge or overtake in tight spaces. Diesel engines, on the other hand, can struggle in urban environments. Their diesel particulate filters, or DPFs, are designed to clean exhaust gases, but they need regular high-speed runs to function properly. Without these, the filters can clog up, leading to warning lights, reduced performance, and sometimes expensive repairs. For city dwellers who rarely hit the highway, this can be a real headache. There's also the issue of emissions. Cities are cracking down on diesel vehicles because they emit higher levels of nitrogen oxides, or NOx, which contribute to air pollution and smog. Many urban areas now impose extra charges, restrictions, or even outright bans on older diesel cars to help improve air quality. Petrol cars, by comparison, generally avoid these extra fees and restrictions. They produce fewer local pollutants, making them a friendlier choice for both your wallet and the environment. In many cities, driving a petrol car means less hassle and more freedom to go where you need. While it's true that some diesel cars offer impressive fuel economy, the risks and costs of owning one in the city often outweigh the benefits. Between potential maintenance issues, higher taxes, and stricter regulations, city drivers may find themselves spending more time and money than they bargained for. For most urban commuters, petrol is the smarter, simpler choice. It's reliable, efficient, and better suited to the unique challenges of city driving. When it comes to ruling the urban jungle, petrol engines take the crown. Scene transition. On the open road, diesel engines shine. Their strong torque makes overtaking and cruising effortless. Think Volkswagen Passat or Kia Sportage. Diesel cars deliver excellent fuel economy on long journeys, often outpacing petrol rivals. Motorway driving also keeps the DPF healthy, reducing maintenance headaches. Diesel engines are built for endurance, lasting longer with less wear at high mileage. Modern petrol engines are better than ever, but for frequent motorway miles, diesel remains king. If you rack up long distances, diesel is the cost-effective, comfortable choice. Environmental impact is a hot topic for both fuels. Diesel engines emit less CO2, but older models produce more NOx and particulates, harming city air quality. Modern diesels are cleaner, with advanced filters and emissions tech, but scrutiny remains. Petrol engines now face their own particulate challenges, prompting new filters. If you care most about global CO2, diesel still has a case. For city air quality, petrol is often preferred. The greenest choice? Go electric. But for combustion engines, it's a trade-off. Scene transition. When buying a car, it's easy to focus on the sticker price, but the true cost of ownership goes far beyond what you pay up front. Running costs include everything from fuel and maintenance to insurance, taxes, and even how much your car will be worth when you eventually sell it. These factors can add up quickly, and they often make a bigger difference to your wallet than the initial purchase price. Diesel cars, for example, usually cost more to buy than their petrol counterparts. However, they tend to be more fuel efficient, especially on long motorway journeys. If you regularly drive long distances, particularly on highways, the savings on fuel can eventually offset the higher purchase price. But if you mostly drive in the city or cover fewer miles each year, the extra upfront cost of a diesel may not be worth it. It's also important to remember that fuel prices and potential savings can vary a lot, depending on where you live. In some countries, diesel is cheaper than petrol, while in others, it's the opposite. Take the time to compare local fuel prices and calculate your expected annual mileage to see which option makes more sense for your situation. Maintenance is another key factor. Diesel engines are often more complex and can be more expensive to repair, especially if you run into issues with components like the diesel particulate filter, or DPF. These filters can clog up, particularly if you do a lot of short trips, leading to costly repairs. Petrol engines, on the other hand, are generally simpler in design and usually cost less to maintain and fix. This can mean fewer unexpected expenses over the life of the car, making them a more budget-friendly choice for many drivers. Resale value is also changing. In cities and countries with strict anti-diesel policies, the value of used diesel cars is dropping. However, in markets like India, where large SUVs are popular and diesel is still in demand, resale values remain strong. It's important to think about how local regulations and market trends might affect your car's future value. So before you decide, consider your driving habits, local fuel prices, maintenance costs, and how long you plan to keep the car. All these factors together will help you make the smartest choice for your budget and lifestyle. Scene transition. Performance isn't just about speed, it's about the overall feel and connection you get with the car. Petrol engines are lively and fun, revving high for an engaging drive, great for both city and country roads, offering a spirited experience. Diesel engines deliver strong low-end torque, making them relaxed cruisers and ideal for towing heavy loads with ease. In stop-start traffic, petrol feels more agile and responsive, while diesel can seem a bit sluggish at low revs. On the motorway, diesel's effortless power and efficiency really shine through. Modern tech has narrowed the gap, but the core character of each engine still remains distinct. Scene transition. So, petrol or diesel? It all comes down to your driving habits. If you mostly drive in town, petrol is smoother, quieter, and less hassle. For long-distance, high-mileage drivers, diesel's economy and torque are hard to beat. Factor in local regulations, fuel prices, and your likely resale value. Test drive both to feel the difference. Use online calculators to compare real-world costs. The right choice is personal. Pick the engine that fits your life, not just the latest trend. And